So Blizzard defense, we talk a lot about our ball pressure. This is such an effective defense because we have the quick guards at the top of the key that can get into ball handlers, and we have people that can make reads on the back line. We have a Lindsey Pulliam who's the loudest person on the court and is telling us where to be. Our turnover margins, we've led the Big Ten in defense scoring a lot of years. We're at Northwestern, we have really high IQ players.
If you drop, you're spacing out for you.
So I think understanding that, okay, this is the type of personnel that can put in this defense and use it, I think that's why he loves it so much.
You gotta get it done on the defensive end.
Aggressive.
Get it done. Top tier.
Aggressive, intense, and just kind of contagious.
I would say relentless. That's the goal, is to just be relentless every possession, play the whole possession, the whole clock.
The active hands of Wood, they're creating another opportunity for Northwestern.
8 forced turnovers for 16 points off those turnovers for Northwestern.
Defense, so difficult for teams to get that open look locked down.
Defense has been a hallmark of Joe McEwen's Wildcats for more than a decade. But after the team graduated 2 starters who stood above 6'2", this year being relentless on defense is even more important for the Cats than usual.
It's no secret we're not the biggest team in the Big Ten. So, we might not check off in that height category. It allows us to be more aggressive, get in people's faces more agile about where we are on the court, and just be tenacious and aggressive.
With an average height of 5'10 1/4, speed, aggression, tenacity, and trust have propelled this team to new heights, sitting second nationally in turnover margin at +11.
To be able to guard multiple players, so don't be labeled by your position, and I think that's really helped us because we have players that can cover 4 different places on the court, and they end up guarding 6'5" or 5'5" sometimes, so they take on that challenge.
It's a pride thing as well. I want to be able to say that I took that person out. I don't like anyone scoring a lot of points on me. It's something you definitely got to take personally.
The Wildcats take pride in holding their opponents below their season averages, but accomplishing that doesn't just happen. It takes putting in hard work each day at practice.
Yeah, wow, those two are so competitive, and they're not going to let one score on the other. There's no fouls, they just play.
Yeah, if we're playing against each other, we're going at it, and we'll talk to each other, we'll bicker, whatever it may be, but at the end of the day, it's a compliment to one another that we want to take each other out. We compete in practice just as much as we do on the floor, and we take it as a challenge. We like that challenge.
Taking on that challenge in practice has shown up on the court. Veronica Burton, Sydney Wood, and Jordan Hamilton sit in the top 7 in steals per game among the Big Ten.
A great defensive effort by Northwestern in that matchup, Blizzard defense.
Sharon Versa was very adamant about. She said, hey, we have to take care of the ball against their guards in particular.
Burton leads the league for the 3rd straight year and is 2nd in the country, averaging over 4.5 steals per game.
Great hustle. Great hustle for extra possessions. That makes a huge difference. A 9-0 run out for Northwestern.
And once again, you see just stifling defense. Veronica Burton making it hard. Courtney Shaw does a good job staying up right there.
Even with the success to this point, these Wildcats aren't satisfied with their defensive play just yet.
Starting to get to the places that we want to get to. And what I mean by that is we're in passing lanes, we're getting deflections, loose balls, and that's been our goal since we started in the fall. So I feel like, again, it's not perfect, but they're the areas that we think we have to be good at, to have a great year.
I think we saw early on the success that it could have with us, especially last year. We really saw how our defense can dictate the game and how it can allow us to win big games and win the Big Ten championship. That's where defense is so fun, is when it can really lead into our offense.
And the flurry that is Blizzard has done just that. The Cats are averaging almost 27 points off turnovers per game, creating a mindset amongst players to not back down.
when I don't get that tip ball that goes out of bounds, coach is always emphasizing 50-50 balls. We got to get 50-50 balls. And it frustrates me because, like, wow, if I would have stole that, you know, that could have been a point, or that could have been a lost possession for them. That could have really disturbed their team's presence.
It really sets the tone for us and for the other team. I can tell it's really demoralizing for them. Those are like really big momentum plays that we've been able to get this year. That's kind of like it's really fueling for us and kind of like dampens the spirit of the other team.
A swing in momentum isn't the only aspect of the game the Cats focus on.
Our mindset is so heavily fixated on just being successful in one play at a time. And when we're able to stack those plays on top of each other, one after another, I mean, we're pretty rowdy. We get really excited.
I think that's what's happened. Our best players play defense, and they're not worried about how many points they score. They're unselfish, and they realize collectively as a team we're much better if we can be that way.
This is where Northwestern is dangerous on the transition. That's Wildcat basketball to a premium.
It's not just one, it's all of us together.